And it'll be a touchback to ball. The 25-yard line. First down here for the offense. Going to the running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Throws to the wideout. Got it past the marker. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Dogs getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Trying to beat the D deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the men. Standpoint, coaching standpoint, they're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they look like scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going for it all. And the ball is picked off. Got some room to run. After making the interception, he sets up his offense by running it back to the 39.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's
going for it all. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You simply don't see that very often. Quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on third down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
On fourth down, looking to pass. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the right. Crosses the 45. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll run play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Final play of the quarter coming. On third down, going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. Georgia 7, Colorado 0.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Motion from the offense. Back to the air one more time. Skips away from pressure. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped him pick up that first.
Now from inside the red zone. Fires on the move. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Buffalo!
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. Splits those uprights right in half. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Georgia going up tempo. They'll ride the hot hand. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Etienne. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. They'll go hurry up here. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Horn. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Quarterback checking the play. Looking to throw at Sanders. He fires one deep down the right side.
Man, that is going to haunt this quarterback. He had his receiver running a deep route. He was open, and the QB overthrew him. Man, that sucks.
He's looking to throw on third and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Hunter. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
First half coming to an end. Offensively, you're trying to put a drive together, get back in this ball game. The last thing you wanted to do was turn the football over, dig yourself an even bigger hole. Not good execution by the offense.
Quarterback just trying to spit it out to his running back in the flat there, but the defender all over him. As soon as he caught that football, he went down for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. They're trying to get to him. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Frazier. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Getting some heat. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll run the sneak for it. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. From inside the 15, here comes the return. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. The Bulldogs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Coming out with it, it's Horn. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step 1, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Incomplete to the wide. It's now 2nd down.
They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that in route.
The Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to throw it again. Scrambling away. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Looking to pass, it's Sanders. Get it out on the screen. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered.
Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Bucks!
Number 12.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. They want to throw it. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Georgia, 21. Colorado, 13.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. It's Evans. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Going to try to get it himself. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Back to pass, it's Beck. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Fires to the big fella. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Feeling some heat. And they got him for the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They run the reverse. Got room at the 35. Open runway ahead. The 20. He's at the 10. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback sneak looking for just a sliver of daylight.
That's the end of the third quarter. The score, Georgia, 21.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
How confident are you pounding the football now? You get in this situation, 3rd down, you were very unsuccessful. It's 4th down, it's short. What's the play I know I can go to get this 4th down and get this touchdown?
To throw, it's back. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Lining up to add another. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to fire deep. He's got it on the right. Off he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Colorado. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that one first down ends this football game.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Really nice job by the defense getting that last stop. All third downs in games are important, but this one just feels like it's the biggest down of this game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense with as much time as possible to have a chance to win this game.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Takes it the other way. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick.
Man, that stings. Your offense has a chance to salt the game away, run the clock out. You're trying to make a play. You decide to throw the football, which we can talk about that decision later on down the road, but you throw the INT. Now you better hope your defense bails you out.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Got his man down the middle. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
Makes the grab on the left. He's into the end zone for the 2, and we've got a tie game in the final 2 minutes. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Trying to find his man on first down. Coming after him. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. He's back to throw on second down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on fourth down. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Try to get it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on fourth and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll throw it on first down. Got a man. It's good. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
It's complete. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And even though his team is trailing, this guy has stepped up time and time again for his offense. Already over 100 yards, and now comes up with a massive play in a 2-minute situation.
Swings it out to the flat. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking for a man. It's Sanders. They get to him as he throws. Grabs it in the middle. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he's lined up perfectly. He'll need to kick it right down the boulevard for the win. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Guys, this is the kind of finish we hope for. Tie game. Offense with a chance to grab the lead in the waning moments. Touchdown, Bucks! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.